Hello, good evening, Professor Nelson. This is Javier Bovell, and I will be presenting to you my personal business philosophy statement. Who am I and what do I stand for? My name is Javier Bovell, and my mission is to make a positive impact on the people I meet and leave a lasting legacy on this earth, almost like a footprint. I believe that simply interacting with someone will allow you to see things through a different lens and learn something new, even if it's something that you can apply to your own life. I understand that everyone, especially myself, I was born into this world with nothing, and I want to leave a positive legacy in my lifetime. Nothing in this world will come easy if you don't work for it. This is something that I feel strongly about. One being from where I'm from, my parents, especially in the early 1970s, were growing up during one of the roughest times where poverty held the country on a firm leash and things weren't as plentiful as they are now on the island. I bring this up to say that things my folks experienced were things they never wanted me to, so they provided a great life for me as their only child. I believe that remaining humble and understanding the hand you were dealt is important because you can use it for the right reasons and you could also misuse it for the wrong. I have chosen to become someone who won't let the limitations people set out on my life to be what's for me, but what God has for me. My personal business philosophy. My philosophy is that you should live while you are alive and allow others to do the same. I believe that working hard and striving for success is the best way for people to live. People should be compassionate to others and enjoy their lives to the fullest. We must form and maintain friendships. We must strive to advance in our careers while also raising families. Finally, I believe that my life was given to me by God, and it is my duty to honor and serve Him as well as my earthly parents and myself. What does my philosophy mean? Well, I'll tell you. Basically, you should do what you want with your life as long as it makes you happy and causes no harm to others. Um, Happiness is all we can hope for in this world, and we have to strive to achieve it. We should help other people when we can, and graciously accept failures when we have to. A challenge I faced that made me who I am today is when I moved to the U.S. Um, it was a bit of a culture shock. It was different. I had to adjust to a lot of different things, school curriculum, being away from my family, um, being away from friends, not really being in the same environment that I'm used to. And I could say the biggest challenge I faced during that time is change. You know, um, you can either reject change or adjust. The choice is really yours at the end of the day. And the way I was brought up, you know, you learn to adjust. Um, that's something that's always been instilled in me from day one by my folks, and I couldn't thank them enough for that. Um, it definitely has allowed me to handle adverse situations, not of a regular, mindset towards it. What I have learned this semester, um, one key point that I've taken from the semester is insane belief in yourself is major key. Um, Nobody but yourself is gonna be there when it's crunch time for certain situations. When you have a big presentation that you need to present to your board or the board of directors and colleagues, you know, you gotta have that confidence that you're gonna go up there and pitch what you need to pitch. But this can transpire to any aspect of your life, you know, whether it may be asking the girl that you like out, you know. Um, so yeah. Another key point that I took from this semester is you need a solid team to build an empire. Um, you want to have like-minded people around you when you're, you know, trying to achieve anything. Um, People of different skill sets is key. You don't want to have someone on your team that may display the same attributes as you. It's nothing wrong with it, but you know, spreading your uh, how do I put it in the words? Spreading your uh, spreading yourself out, and allowing other people who may do things differently than you, to come to one area to gel and shoot ideas is just crazy. But that's key to, you know, helping any establishment or having any idea that may need two heads or three, to get something going. Um, Another key that I took from this semester is taking risks is how you get things in motion. Um, if you're not willing to take a risk, you know, you're probably never gonna be able to reach your full potential on things because of fear. Fear is not of man. It's something that we've created in our minds to go ahead and draw us from, not getting to where we want to go. It's 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 created from the enemy. Uh, Another thing that I took from this semester is business is heartless. You need to keep your emotions out of it. Um, Sometimes things may not go the way that you want it to, um, but that is just how the game goes, you know. Um, the matter of how you go ahead and, respond to whatever may be coming your way is what will allow you to have longevity in any type of business that you go ahead and pursue. Another key point, very key, something that I'm learning as a millennial and as a young man in society now is to learn to budget and, to network. The other day, I actually took a moment to read the news, letter that I normally watch on my Snapchat, and, they go ahead and they have a a time where they go ahead and, you know, draw people like guest speakers to talk and, you know, drop some gems. So, they had a guest speaker. I can't remember the lady's name, but, she literally talked about two big factors into budgeting. One being figuring out what all is that you need to be paying for, all the expenses that you may have. And then the second thing is to go ahead and use the golden rule. So that's all your expenses minus your income, and whatever you have left is, what goes towards your goals. Um, so yeah. And another key thing, is networking. Networking will get you a lot of places in this world. Meeting someone, you know, today, tomorrow, few days from now, may be something that sparks an idea in your head, um, or it may be an opportunity for you to find and get in contact with someone who may be able to help you out along the way, you know? So, yeah.